Good Day Stateline. We're looking for the Stateline's best sweets. So, of course, we are stopping here with Liz at Halo Bakeshop. Lots of baking happening at the bake shop. So, most people know that you recently changed your name. It used to be Halo Cupcakes.
Right.
But it's kind of always been more than cupcakes.
We've always done more than cupcakes, but I was still getting people wondering and thinking all we did was cupcakes, so I just wanted to make sure people knew better.
Plus, you got an awesome new logo. I feel like that's the best part of it.
That was the best part of it.
Everything's nice and sparkly and pink. And it is really fun to come in here because you can come in and get a cupcake, or you can get some cookies or bars, or you do special cakes and desserts for events too, right?
Yeah, for everything.
Everything. You just want to celebrate whatever day of the week it is, Wednesday?
Right.
Come on over. All right, so today we're talking about cookies. Tell me a little bit about these.
This is a s'mores cookie.
Okay.
It's a really fudgy, thick, gooey, all the great things about a cookie.
Those are all the great things about a cookie. Do you make the same thing you have some standards that are always available. So how does your menu work?
A lot of the cupcakes I keep the same because they're our bigger sellers. And then I rotate in and out a couple of flavors. And then I always have our sea salted chocolate chip cookies because that's a really big seller. I have our M&M cookie every day, but this is one I've been rotating in and out. Last week I did Rocky Road, which was a take on this, but it had peanuts, so I wasn't going to do that to you. So this week we're doing s'mores. So this one has graham cracker and marshmallow.
Do you find creating a new cookie recipe is easier than a cupcake recipe? Is it the same for you? Which one's more fun for you?
For me, it's easier only because it is more fun.
Yeah.
I like cookies more than anything, I think, so this is always more fun for me.
Yeah, I like everything, but I feel like we all just kind of think dessert, like the first thing I think of is a cookie.
Right.
Like
I think it's because it's a childhood thing, maybe, I don't know.
We're all welcome to the cookie world. This looks great to me because what are the ingredients, Liz?
Chocolate, lots of chocolate, butter, eggs, flour, cocoa powder, more chocolate, also milk chocolate chips, and then marshmallow. This one has a marshmallow stuffed in it. That way, once it starts to bake, then you can see it break open, and then that's when you know it's done. That marshmallow starts to ooze out, and then it also has golden grams.
Golden grams. I love golden grams, but they are underrepresented.
They are.
They need some more hype, so we're here to give some hype. Can I try this?
Yes,
okay,
please
this
do.
one is welcoming me. Check this out. Oh my gosh, this is like, it's not like pizza, but you know what I mean when I said that. Like it was like
the
cheese,
pull.
but it's so good.
The marshmallow pull.
All right, the marshmallow pull. It smells good too. This is so good. I love the consistency. Do you do a lot of testing for this, or at this point you're like, I know exactly how this is going to taste as long as
I tend to find a recipe that I like, and then I just start tweaking it, and then I do a bunch of testing, and then once I find a recipe I'm happy with, then I can play around with like the extras that go in it.
This tastes like a s'more, but it also tastes like hot chocolate because it's like super perfect in the middle. Well, I'm definitely going to eat this whole thing just out of order because I'm a great person. I know you do events, and you also do kind of like pickups that you can start like online. You post your menu, right?
Correct. I've been posting that on Mondays, and then you can order online. We're still doing curbside if you prefer to do that. Otherwise, your order can be ready as soon as you walk in. Otherwise, you can just walk in and check out what's in the case and order that way.
That's my favorite one.
Because you gotta see what's here.
I don't know what I'm going to be feeling today when I walk in. One thing we do want to point out, you have a box here.
I do.
You're collecting lots of very important things.
Right. So we have a box with the Rockford Period Project. We collect all kinds of menstrual products for area women in need, and then when our box is full, they come and take it, and they construct blessing bags and then distribute it to people.
Yeah, so go to the store and then come here and take your pick of cookies, cupcakes, bars, and everything Liz has to offer. And you can vote for the Stateline's best sweets at the Bakeshop.